This is a follow-up tracker which I have created in Excel. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the top, we have got today's day, date, month and year. And on daily basis, this will keep on changing. Means this is today's calendar. When we come down, over here we have got all the details of our follow-ups. In case you have got any policies, you can put your policy date over here, expiration date or validity date of the policies. Based on validity date, day will be calculated automatically. Contact person along with contact number, premium amount of your policies. In case you haven't got any policies, just don't put any amount over here. Based on validity date or expiration date, days pending will be calculated. Just after days pending, we have got our months pending, and in the end, we have got the status. When any status will be pending, it will be automatically highlighted in blue, and if the status will be overdue, it will be automatically highlighted in red. Let's start creating a new format now. I have inserted a new worksheet. We'll take column A closer. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align all the things in mid. We'll click on B2 and we'll select C also and we'll merge this together. We'll drag this down till row number 4. We'll create borders. We'll click on B3 and we'll insert the function of today plus or equal to today. Bracket open, bracket close, enter. And we got today's date. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom. We'll remove general and we'll do DD means D 2 times and we'll click on OK. And we can see today's date but not with months and year. We'll select all the 3 cells and we'll change the font style. We'll keep as Arial black. We'll click on today's date and we'll increase the font size. We'll click just on top of today's date and we'll insert the formula for day plus or equal to text. Bracket open. We'll click on today's date, comma, double inverted comma, D means D 4 times, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. And we can see today's day. Let's convert today's day in uppercase. I'll double click on the formula, will come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of upper. UPPER upper, bracket open, will come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we can see today's day in uppercase. We'll click just under today's date, plus or equal to, we'll click on today's date, enter. And we can see 20 over here also. We'll press Ctrl 1, we'll go to date format. We'll come down and we'll select the format in which we can see month and year and we'll click on OK. We'll increase the font size. We'll increase the font size of day also. Perfect. Let's change the cell color. I change the cell color of date as well as month and year. Perfect. So we got today's day, date, month and year, and this will keep on changing on daily basis. Let's increase the size little bit more. Let's keep today's day in red. You can put any color of your choice. We'll click on B5. This will be serial number. We'll select the whole row and we'll align all the things in center. Details or description, policy date, validity date or expiration date. We'll adjust the column size. Day, contact person. We'll adjust the column size. We'll click on contact person and we'll drag this to right. We'll adjust the column size. This will be contact number, premium amount, days pending, months pending, and in the end we will have our status, serial number. We'll select the whole column and we'll adjust all the things in center. Serial number 1, enter, 2, enter. We'll select 1 and 2 and we'll drag it down. We'll click on serial number. We'll press Shift, Control, down arrow key, right arrow key. We'll go to Home tab and we'll create borders. We'll click on serial number. We'll press Shift, Control, right arrow key. We'll go to Home tab and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. We'll increase the size of row number 5. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial bold. We'll adjust the column size as per requirement. Perfect. We'll click just after day. We'll select next cell also and we'll select till end. and we'll merge the cells. We'll change the cell color and font color. This will be my follow-ups. We'll hit enter. We'll click on my follow-ups. We'll select next cell also. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial black. We'll increase the font size. We'll click just under my follow-ups and we'll select till end. We'll merge the cells and we'll change the cell color as well as font color. This will be top priority dates. We'll click on my follow-ups and we'll increase the font size. Perfect. We'll adjust the column size of policy dates. Details. We'll increase the column size. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. I'll take details, policy date and validity date from my example file. So I have taken details, policy date and validity date from my example file. We haven't got any formulas over here. Let's come to day and the formula will be plus or equal to text bracket open value. We will click on validity date, comma, double inverted comma, D means D 4 times, double inverted comma, close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. And we got day. I'll drag this down. Contact person. I'll take some random names over here. Name 1. We'll drag this down. Contact number. I'll take some random numbers over here. We'll align this in center and we'll drag this down. We'll come down. Fill series. Perfect. Premium amount. In case you have got some premium amount, you can put over here. And in case there's no premium amount, leave this blank. For an example, the very first thing we have got is car registration. And we don't know the premium amount. So we can leave this blank. But when we come to our mediclaim, we can put the amount. Let's take this 20,000. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll align all the things in center. Life insurance, I'll take 10,000. We'll select this from top to bottom. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to currency. Decimal places I'll do as 0. We'll select the desired format of currency. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. And the currency symbol got inserted just before the amount. Days pending. Formula will be plus or equal to today. Bracket open, bracket close. Enter. We'll align this in center. Through today, we get today's date. We'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning. We'll click on validity date minus today. Enter. We can see date format over here. We'll select days pending as well as months pending from top to bottom. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to general or number. So we can select between number or general. We will have to come down and we'll click on OK. Now we can see days pending over here. What will happen if there's no validity date? We can see some random figure. I'll undo this. We'll come to days pending. Let's come to right hand side. We'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if bracket open validity date is equal to blank. For blank, I'll insert double inverted comma twice, comma. If validity date is blank, in return, I want blank. So I'll put double inverted comma twice once again, comma. We'll come to the end. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this down. Months pending. The formula will be plus or equal to days pending divided by 30. Enter. We got months pending. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center and we'll remove the decimals. Enter. Now I'll drag this down. Status. I'll increase the column size. Let's come to right hand side. We will take certain criterias over here as days less than or equal to 0 will be overdue. Days greater than or equal to 30 will be done. Days less than or equal to 30 will be pending. Let's insert our formula over here. Plus or equal to if bracket open. We are going to use nested if over here. We'll click on days pending is smaller than or equal to 0. As a result, I want overdue. So I'll put comma, double inverted comma, overdue, double inverted comma, close, comma. If bracket open, days pending will be greater than or equal to 30. In return, I want done. So I'll put comma, double inverted comma, done, double inverted comma, close, comma, if, bracket open, days pending will be smaller than or equal to 30. In return, I want pending. So I'll put comma, double inverted comma, pending, double inverted comma, close, bracket close, and we will close the bracket till bracket doesn't get black. Now we will hit enter and we got the status as done. I'll drag this down. What will happen if I'll remove all the dates from here? We can see value error in months pending and all the status as done. I'll undo this. We'll come to months pending. We'll double click on the formula and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this down. We'll come to status. We'll double click on the formula, we'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if once again. If, bracket open, validity date is equal to blank. For blank, I have inserted double inverted comma twice. So, if validity date is equal to blank, in return, I want blank. So, I'll put comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, comma, we'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now, I'll drag this down. Let's delete validity date once again. Delete. Now, all the things are blank. I'll undo this. Most of the things are done except highlighting our rows. I'll come to details. Let's come to right side. I'll click on first detail. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key, right arrow key. So all the details are selected now. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come to right hand side and we can see conditional formatting over here. We'll click on drop down. We'll come down and we'll select New Rule. From the drop down, I'll select Classic. In case you are using Windows, you'll not be getting the option of Classic. You'll be diverted to next step and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And our formula will be plus or equal to. We'll come to status and we'll click on first status. Over here, our target is to highlight the whole row. So we will delete dollar from the center is equal to overdue. Overdue is a text. So I'll take overdue in double inverted commas. Double inverted comma, overdue. Double inverted comma, close. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill and from here I'll select red color for overdue. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. So the whole row of overdue got highlighted. If I change validity date from here, if I'll do this, August, enter, the color got removed. I'll undo this. Control Z or Command Z. We have to highlight one more thing and that is pending. We'll click on details. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key, right arrow key. Means we will select the whole data. We'll go to conditional formatting. We'll come down and we'll select new rule. From here we will select classic. As I told earlier, window users will not be getting the option of classic. They will be diverted to next step and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be plus or equal to. We'll click on first month pending. Over here also we have to highlight the whole row. So I'll delete dollar from the center. In case you have to highlight the whole column, you will have to remove the first dollar and not the dollar which is in the center. Is less than 2. If less than 2 means it will be 1 month. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill. We'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired color. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. So whenever it will be pending, it will be highlighted in blue. But over here, overdue also got highlighted in blue. Let's go to conditional formatting. I'll come down and we'll click on manage rules. These are the two rules which we have inserted. I'll click on the rule of overdue and the rule got highlighted in green. I'll come to right hand side and we'll go on top. Over here we can see up arrow. I'll click on up arrow. Means I'll take the rule of overdue on top. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. Now the whole row of overdue got highlighted in red. Perfect. I'll come to left and my format is ready now. In the same way, you can create your own format.